Welcome back to the Spot On Intuition Summit. I'm your host, Jacki Beem, and this is bonus video number 5. This video is for those of you who are interested in learning how to truly train your intuition, not just clear the energy blocks in the way of crystal clear clairs, but also to start to learn the language of how spirit communicates with you personally and how to receive clear psychic information and, most importantly, learn how to decipher it. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing information about my upcoming Intuition Mastery and Coach Training program, where I'll be training you to have full access to your intuition and to accurately and precisely read energy and clear blocks for yourself and for others. Whether your goal is to become an intuitive coach and clear blocks for yourself and other people, or if you just want to have this life skill for yourself, this training program is truly life changing. Over the last 13 years, I have worked with hundreds of people. I've done over 10,000 private intuitive coaching sessions. I've conducted hundreds of group clearings, hosted spiritual training courses, transformational healing retreats, business coaching programs, a podcast, and live events. And all of those were aimed at helping people to clear energy blocks and match their vibration to the life they want to have. And many of the clients that I worked with who used the tools I taught them and integrated the practices into their everyday life have experienced massive shifts and up levels in their careers, their love lives, and with their bodies. But the Intuition Mastery and Coach Training program is completely different from every other program I've ever offered because this is where I train people to do what I do. Instead of me clearing blocks for you, I'm going to be showing you how to read energy and to clear blocks for yourself and for others. I'll be guiding you through the process of getting really psychic, learning how to look at someone else's energy field and detect what their blocks are and how they showed up, when they showed up, why they showed up. You'll practice and perfect the ability to just look at someone's energy and know exactly what's blocking them from having the life they want. And in this process, all students in this program are going to clear a lot of energy for themselves because first you'll be practicing on yourself as you learn how to read and clear energy, and then you'll be practicing on each other once I show you how to read and clear other people's energy. So you'll get a lot of clearing on your own energy blocks as you learn and then practice and then perfect your own intuitive abilities. So, regardless of whether you're wanting to move into the healing space and become an intuitive life coach as a profession, or you just want to learn how to read energy and clear blocks for yourself and your family and your friends so you can upgrade into a better life, upgrade your career, upgrade your relationships, attract your soul partner, attract aligned clients, shed energy that's got you stuck or piling on weight. This program is going to give you a very valuable skill set that you can use to really enhance your reality creation abilities and help the people around you to do the same. You can apply these skills to anything and clear energy everywhere you need to clear it, whether that's within the dynamics of your current job, with parenting, inside of your relationship. You don't have to become a coach just to learn these skills. Being able to see and clear energy is a valuable skill set for everyone. Okay, so what are you going to get in this 5-month training program? How is it going to be structured? The first 2 months are going to be devoted to getting psychic, developing your clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and claircognizance so that you can tap into the innate ability you already have to see, hear, feel, and know information psychically. I'll be showing you how to practice with these, and I'll also be giving you some exclusive intuition mastery cheat sheets that you'll rely on for the first few months as your intuitive muscles kind of start developing and you start getting familiar with what intuition feels like for you. Then, as these intuitive abilities are really waking back up, we'll spend months 3 and 4 showing you how to direct this energy that you can now see and feel so that you can clear people's energy blocks. So, by the end of the 4th month, you're going to be able to see and feel people's energy and facilitate the clearing of their energy blocks. And then in the 5th month, as you're integrating your newfound skills and abilities, I'll be teaching you some of the things that you can do with them and giving you practice tips. For instance, there will be a specific lesson on doing body readings to tell what's going on with a person's physical body or your own physical body and determine what the individual needs are for that body. There will be a lesson on clearing the energy of rooms and spaces. I'll show you how to look for energetic contracts and how to clear them, things like that, so that you'll have more tools for healing yourself and others. So, how are the lessons going to be delivered? For the first 4 months, we're going to rotate between having a large group lesson every other week on Mondays in a Zoom webinar format. And in these lessons, I'm going to give you all the information and the things that you need to practice. And then a small group meeting on the weeks in between so that I can work with every individual on their developing skills. So these small group meetings are going to have about 5 to 6 people each. And in these small group Zoom meetings, each person will have their camera on and you'll need to be free from distractions. And I will guide each individual one on one through a practice of the skill that we're working on that week. And I'll provide guidance and direction and feedback on what you're doing to make sure that you're getting it. On 2 of these weeks, the small group meetings will be replaced with a large group practice session or a Zoom group clearing. So you'll see all of those dates in your course calendar once you're in the program. But basically, every other week trades off between a large group lesson where you're learning and a small group meeting where you're interacting with me with your camera on. In addition to all of our work together online and on Zoom, there will be a 3-day live training event, which is optional but highly recommended, as any alumni of this program will tell you, because this is where it all comes together and you're going to amaze yourself with how much progress you make over the course of this one powerful weekend. You're going to leave this live training event with so much confidence in your intuitive abilities. More confidence than you've ever had in your life with regard to your intuitive abilities. I have a video of some of the attendees from the last class who attended this event, and you can hear one of the students from that class saying that the things you learn there at this live event will truly set you free. And it's so true. You have to experience this 3-day live training event in order to understand, but the vibration that we create at this live 3-day training is unlike anything else you've ever attended. Okay, so that is how the course is structured and what you'll be doing. And in addition to all of the structured parts of this course, you'll also have the opportunity to put in a lot of practice on the skills that you're learning with our home play assignments, which are going to give you the opportunity to practice on your own and in the real world between our lessons. And as your questions come up throughout this process, I will be available in all of the large group lessons and all of the small group meetings to answer them for you. And the cool thing about this particular intuitive training program is that I'm not tying you to any specific healing modality. I'm just teaching you how to be more sensitive to frequency so that you can read and clear energy. Read the energy of a person, read the energy of a room, get the intuitive information that you want to get. I'm not tying you to a healing modality. However, if you're already trained in other healing modalities like Reiki, theta healing, myofascial release, massage, emotion code, acupuncture, any other modalities of healing, if you're already trained in those, what you will learn here is actually just going to enhance your work inside of those modalities. Or even if you don't have any desire to be a healer, you just want to be more intuitive so you can read people and see what's coming, know what to do all the time, make more money, choose more aligned partners and friends, or just be better in whatever career you already have. The skills that I'll be teaching here are applicable everywhere. Seeing, feeling, and being able to move and clear energy is a game changer for absolutely everyone. You can use these skills to look into the energy of anything that isn't working, deals that aren't moving forward, relationships that are stuck, transactions that feel blocked, and you can clear all that stuck energy out. I have personally trained or assisted with the training of about 300 people who were going through this process, who were learning how to do this. And I've seen people do this type of training and use their intuitive abilities in so many different ways. I've worked beside a few real estate agents who use these tools to clear the stuck energy out of homes they were selling, or to clear energy with their clients who were buying and selling homes, because they're able to see why were their clients blocking a sale from being able to happen. I have worked with people who were life coaches and business coaches, and these intuitive healing skills from this program gave them a huge leg up over other kind of run of the mill coaches, because they got really good at being able to see what was really in their client's way, what their real blocks were. And they got to those conclusions faster because they could read a person's energy. I've worked beside moms who were training themselves how to use these skills, and they were able to help their kids to sleep better, have better attitudes, clear behavioral patterns, all because they were able to look into their kids' energy and see the unconscious stuff going on that the kids couldn't verbalize. So those of you who are moms, just think about, what does life look like when I can clear my kids' energy? And how different is the trajectory of their life because I can do this? As I said earlier in this summit, I completed a training program like this back in 2012, and my life has not been the same since. It's almost impossible for your life not to do a 180-degree shift once you activate and harness these abilities. And as you're listening to me talking about this program, I would be willing to bet that a lot of you are thinking the same thing that I thought when I was about to embark on this type of training. And that is, I remember thinking, I'm not really going to be able to do this. I'm not really going to be able to get psychic. And that's truly what I thought. And I was an attorney at the time, and honestly, I just wanted to do it because my soul was pulling me to do it. I didn't think it was actually possible that I'd be able to see energy and move it. I was just going to be happy to go in and try. And then either way, I would get a lot of clearing on myself in the process. So, I went into my intuitive coach training in 2012, having done very little work on myself with zero idea of how intuition worked. And it took me a little while to break through. It doesn't come overnight, but I trained and practiced and kept activating my intuition and accessing new levels of awareness with each passing week and month. And I shocked myself with how good I was able to get, with how much my intuition opened up and my ability to read and clear energy came online. And, within just a few years of continuing with that work, I was able to build a high six-figure business and work with celebrities and get featured as an energy healing expert in Vogue magazine and on various other platforms, and work with some of the world's most talented healers, both as my clients and as students in my programs. And I started with very little expectation that I would ever really understand this or go anywhere with it. So trust me when I say that you'll be able to do this work. It'll come through different for everyone, and you'll all kind of get it at different points in time, but you will get it as long as you're willing to keep clearing yourself and your own energy, which you'll become an expert at doing. Because I learned and mastered this work, I was able to point my own life in the direction that I was always supposed to go, because I've cleared so many blocks, both consciously on myself on purpose, and also because every block you clear in another person gets cleared in you. So you clear a lot of energy when you're working with other people. In addition, when you do healing work the way I'm going to teach you to do it, you spend a great deal of your time with your energy just expanded way out. And you live more of your life in a higher expanded perspective, just getting way outside of your junk and programming. And so by being in that mode, being in that expansion, being kind of in healer mode more often, you get to get bigger than your own programming and perceptions and illusions. So that way they get called out much faster and you clear them all the time. So all areas of your life get better when you learn and eventually master the skill of being super intuitive and releasing your own energy blocks. When you have full access to your intuition, you get full clarity on what to do, when to do it, and how to go about it. You know what's going to make you money. You know where your ideal clients are and what to say to them. You know if your partner is the right one for you or not. When opportunities or programs or projects come up, you know if it's going to be in your highest and best good or not. You get to avoid a lot of trial and error and lessons because you'll see what's coming. You'll see why you're a vibrational match for what's coming. And you can just clear out all of your patterns and vibrational imprints so that you can attract something better. You can look into your own field of energy and see what's out of alignment with where you want to go. You can look into other people's field of energy and see why they're not living the life they want. And you can help them to clear everything that no longer serves them. When you have clear access to your intuition, you're able to become a full blown reality creator. This is not an overnight result, but over time, it's a natural result of shedding layers of energy that no longer serve you. And it takes place over months and years of releasing all of your programming. So you've been creating your reality every step of the way in this lifetime. You've just been creating it all from your unconscious beliefs and patterns and blueprints and judgments. And so as you continue to chip away at all of these illusions, all these old energy blocks, and you clear everything that's not, the life you want, everything that's not the vibration you want to be in, as you clear all of that, you start to just get tapped into the high vibrational states that allow for effortless manifesting by default. And most importantly, when you've got the skills to see and move energy, you can really help people get to where they're going in their life. You can save them years of struggle and help them get on their path. And not only can you make a great living doing that, but you live a life where you feel totally on purpose every single day and you make a huge difference in the world. This is why I'm teaching this course again. I think one of the best ways for me to make the biggest impact on this planet is to train a group of really talented healers and help them really understand how to see and move energy for themselves and others and unleash them out into the world to work with the people. There's no shortage of people on this planet who need a good healer. And these people come from all different backgrounds, different cultural backgrounds, financial backgrounds, different generations. And they're all going to resonate with somebody different as their healer, as their energy worker, right? So each and every one of you out there who's ready to step into these gifts right now has a specific background of knowledge in addition to what I'm going to be teaching you, and a specific life experience that's going to make you the perfect person and give make you the one that has the perfect medicine for people in need. So just think about all the souls on this planet who need your gifts. They need your medicine, and they're waiting for you to step into the next version of yourself who has this medicine. When you master your intuition and your energy healing abilities, every possibility opens up for you and for the people you serve. And regardless of what you do with these new abilities and with your newly expanded intuition, my intention for everyone who does this course is that you're able to align more and more with your soul's true path with every passing week. So, those are all of your details for what to expect from the Intuition Mastery and Coach Training Program. And I hope you feel clear on what it is and what we'll be doing. And I'm excited to nurture all of your emerging talents and be able to support you as you get ready to go out and support the masses. I know many of you have been feeling that call, so I'm excited to play a part in getting you to where you want to go. The skills that you're going to learn in this program will really change your life, and they'll give you a skill set that's going to blow people away and allow you to make massive changes in your own life and in the lives of everyone you serve. So, with all that said, the way that enrollment will work for the Intuition Mastery and Coach Training this year is through an online application process. Since I'm going to be working closely with everyone in this program, I want to ensure that I know who's in there and that I only admit people who I believe can succeed here. I want students in this course who are mature, who are capable, who are patient with themselves in this training process, people who can work well as part of a group. I won't be admitting anyone who shows signs of being aggressive or disruptive to the process, because it's a high priority for me to create a space where all participants are safe and where all participants are totally free to be wrong a lot in the beginning as you're warming up the intuitive channels and practicing. I take everyone's investment very seriously, and I want everyone in the program to have a great result. So I only want you to make the investment in this life-changing program if I believe you can be successful in it. So that's why we have applications. So, what is the value of this program and what is the investment? The total value of this program, what it's worth, is around $16,000. And that value comes from 5 months of large group lessons on everything you need to know in order to train your intuition. It includes the value of having my one-on-one attention and training inside of your 4 months of small group coaching. It includes the incredible amount of clearing and massive upgrading you'll get at our 3-day live training event. It includes hours of guided practice, tons of clearing on your own personal blocks, group clearings from me, bonus training videos on how to start building your coaching business, how to use cards and tips for your intuitive coaching practice. And it also includes access to the Energy Upgrade Audio Toolkit if you don't already have it, as well as some of my bonus energy clearing audios so you can start learning about energy and clearing some blocks before the course starts on January 27th. So all of this is why the value of this program is around $16,000. However, in 2025, the full price of this 5-month training program will be just $9,995. And right now, I'm temporarily offering a spot on Intuition Summit discount. So if you are one of the first 15 people to enroll in this training program after I open applications today, I'm offering a special savings of almost $495 off the full price. So the first 15 people who enroll in the Intuition Mastery and Coach Training for 2025 and who want to lock in their spot and be part of this amazing life-changing experience, you will pay just $9,500. And that is spread out across 5 monthly payments of $1,900 each. And if you'd like to skip the 5 payments and just pay the entire amount up front, you can take advantage of a full pay savings and get even more money off the full price. So this amazing 5-month course that's valued at $16,000 and has a full price of $9,995 will be available for you at a full pay savings price of just $8,999. And again, that $8,999 includes 5 months of learning everything you need to know to activate and train your intuition. It includes personal attention and guided practice with me inside of your small groups. It includes a life-changing 3-day live training event and thousands of dollars worth of clearing on your own blocks. By the end of this program, you will be able to read energy and clear blocks for yourself and for others. So in my opinion, this is one of the best investments you'll ever make. I know it was for me when I trained my intuition, and I know it was for the people who participated in the previous round of Intuition Mastery and Coach Training. So if you are feeling like a yes to this most likely one-time opportunity to train with me as an intuitive coach in 2025, you'll see a link to the application here on this page. And you can submit that application whenever you feel ready and committed to taking this next step in your life. Again, the applications are important for me to make sure that you can succeed here before you make this investment. And if you are selected to participate, you will receive access to all of the pre course materials and clearings right away. So you can get started right away and set yourself up for success when the course begins on Monday, January 27th. And just as a side note, for any of you who have been wanting to work with me one on one or who are thinking about doing a private coaching package with me at some point, I just want to point out that my platinum coaching packages always include access to whatever group programs I'm hosting that year. And so 2025 will by far be the best year to work with me privately because you'll be getting the biggest bang for your buck. This $9,995 program is included in my private coaching packages, and those range anywhere from $14,000 to $40,000, depending on the coaching package you select. They'll give you anywhere from 12 to 40 private sessions, and some include a VIP day and a few Zoom calls in addition to the Intuition Mastery and Training Program. So, if you'd like to have full access to private clearings and coaching calls with me as you go through this coach training program, you can reach out to my team via email to get pricing information on my platinum packages. All right. So, after 5 long years since the last round, applications are officially open for the 2025 Intuition Mastery and Coach Training Program. If you have any questions about any of this, please let me know. For those of you who are seeing this early, I will be hosting a Q&A call on Tuesday, October 22nd at 2 p.m. Pacific, so you can ask any questions about this program. And if you missed that call live, I will post the recording of it at highwattliving.com/intuition, where you can also view the course information, the calendar, and the details for the class. So there it all is. I think I've given you all the information you need. If there's anything else you need to know about the program, please email me at support@jackibeem.com. And I hope to see some of you in the program.